welcome back to myself, because I haven't filmed a YouTube video in over a year. So welcome back to my YouTube channel. Let's go. I'm definitely one of those people who doesn't care about bugs flying into their house, so I always keep my door wide open. Some people don't like that, but it doesn't really bother me, and I feel like that's something in a house eventually that I'll have, is like one of those French doors that just open up to the backyard, and I'll just literally have them open all summer if it's nice weather. So yeah, that's what I do. I just leave the door open. Then Levi can come in and out when he wants, you know? Alright, let's have a chit chat while I drink some tea. I don't know if you guys know this, but I used to have a podcast, and it was called Tea Talk, simply because my parents and I, every single morning, during the week, during the weekend, sit down and have coffee or tea in the morning, and that was like our time as a family to socialize and talk about everything. Life, what's happening in the world, family, basically anything. So, haven't really had time to do that, so I figured let's do a video on it. There's a lot that's happened since my last video. I don't even know if I had the job I'm at now. I think it's been a year since I've posted, actually. But tried to get you guys caught up in my life a little bit, I think, while I drink my tea. But I have to remember to drink my tea. Where do I even start? Oh man. It has been a crazy year of me living in a new province. I got a dog because I had so much anxiety when I first moved here. And the way my brain works is my anxiety was telling me that people were staring at me when I was walking outside, and that I looked strange just randomly walking without going somewhere or without a purpose. So I just felt so judged, and I know I wasn't, but that's just how my brain worked. So I got a dog because for me, he gets me out of the house at least 4 times a day for a walk, and it just helped me. You can't have my tea. It just helped me be less anxious walking because I had a reason. I'm like, oh, I'm walking my dog. There's the reason, you know? Which some people don't get, and it sounds really stupid, but it's just how it's how my brain worked. I never left the house for like a solid month when I first moved here, and now I'm like so confident walking around. Could spend all day outside with my dog. I go to the park with him, lay in the sun at Halifax Commons. So for me personally, he's helped my mental health a lot, especially moving out here, which is what I wanted and what I needed. That being said, he does approach every fucking stranger on the street and every homeless person, and he doesn't really catch my anxiety. He just wants to say hi because he thinks everybody is wonderful and friendly. So that's nice. I took a hiatus from sports, working out, just anything active besides the usual things I would do with my brother, like hiking or walking or playing frisbee in the park. I don't really know. I just needed a break. My body has been training for so long, and I've been in such good shape for so long, and I literally just needed a break. And it's probably been a bit too long of a break because it's been a year, but I needed it. I do need to get back into it. I did sign up for an ultimate frisbee team in the summer, so that's fun. I'll be playing that once a week. But other than that, I had a gym membership at Good Life, and I did not like it. I do not like working out in front of people, and it really scares me to try new things. And I don't know if this is just me, but I do find, and maybe it was because I was a national athlete, that it's hard to start a new sport and not be the best. And I know that sounds really bad because I love trying new things with people, but when it's just me, myself, trying to find something, and I know I'm not going to be the best at it, it's quite terrifying. And I don't know why that is. I don't know why I'm so scared to fail or why I'm so scared to try something new and not be the best, because I'm still really young. Like, I'm only 22. I could potentially join another sport and be good at it and go somewhere in that sport. Like, I have so much so much more time, you know? Gymnastics, you always end so early on, at such a young age, and you're like, my sporting career is over, but it's not. I'm 22. Like, I could still be in sports and doing sports. I just, in my brain, have not gotten there yet, I think. So, yeah. But we're not even going to talk about money. Money is another factor. It is so expensive to live in a city, in any city, to do a class, a yoga class, a Pilates class, anything. It's so expensive. What is that? These things are supposed to help your mental health, and you have to pay so much to help you, you know? Yeah, I need to get back into it though. Whether that's just starting at home, I have a yoga mat, I've got YouTube. I can find somebody to do yoga or Pilates or even just exercise. I know how to condition, I know how to do it. It's just motivating myself, and I'll get there eventually, I think, hopefully. I also find that I'm at a really weird age right now where I only did 2 years of college. I didn't go to university and do 4 years at university, so friends and people I grew up around have just graduated this year, and I've been out of it for 2 years now. And I have a full-time job, and I'm working full-time and whatnot, and like, everybody's just graduated and now they're going on their grad trips or their trips to Europe, or it's summertime, so people are traveling everywhere, and it makes social media really hard to be on, which is unfortunate because that is my job. Social media marketing, I'm like always on it, so I'm around it a lot, and people make their lives so glorified, and it's basically a highlight reel, and sometimes that's like so draining to see because you just feel kind of stuck. And I think I've been feeling that a lot recently, where I feel like I should be further up, and realistically, I have a good job. I'm still only 22. There's so much room for growth and for me to learn and experience things, and I feel like I'm just not there where I want to be, and I want to be there now, and I'm not taking in the experiences I have, if that makes sense. Especially on TikTok like goes with what you like. So I've liked a lot of marketing videos and affiliate marketing videos and all that stuff, and it's like people saying that they can make money so easily. Like, if you start young and you start now, you can start making it at your side hustle, and then it can become your full-time income, blah 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 blah. And it's just not that easy. I don't know, they make it sound so easy, and it's not. Other than that, it's summertime, it's beautiful weather, life is pretty good. I started a photography business called Zotography. It's more of a side hustle, it's not too serious, just a little extra income when I can get a gig. But for the most part, I just am infatuated with the colors in Halifax, and there's so much to take photos of, and there's so much to video, and there's so much creativity here. There's so many small artists and small businesses and small startups, and it just inspires you to build and become your own brand in a sense. And yeah, I really am loving it. The unfortunate side to that is that there aren't a lot of opportunities because it is so small. So a lot of jobs that I find tend to be remote jobs instead of in person, which can be tough being in such a small city and like having a remote job, and it's harder to make friends and meet people, but gotta do what you gotta do. I also find salary here does not match what you need to live, essentially. So if you're in Toronto and you're a marketing coordinator in Toronto, you're probably making 55, 60 a year, and here it's more like 35 2:45, which is pushing it. So it's harder to justify taking a job here when there's so many more opportunities at a higher salary. And for everybody who says that Toronto is more expensive, I totally agree, but it is expensive in Halifax too. I think we're getting pretty close, honestly, to Toronto rates, and I'm trying to save money for experiences instead of one-off things like clothing and technology and all that stuff, except if it's something that is going to benefit me in my career or photography or something like that. But other than that, I'm really trying to just go with the flow. That's basically the gist of my life, and that's like the fast version of catching up and everything. Yeah, that's about all I have. 22. What a weird age, turning 23. You're just lost, and it's fucking frustrating as hell. Give me my sock. Fit check. I put this in my room because sometimes it's hard for me to work because I work from home, so it's hard for me to work if Isaiah's here and it's a little lab downstairs. Sometimes I come up here and I just lift her up and then I can work. Right, Lovis? I was looking at my orchid today. It's a watercolor orchid from the grocery store. It doesn't stay like this. Once it dies, it goes back to normal colors. But then I was like, oh my god, look at this energy drink I'm drinking. And I was like, god damn, the colors are perfect. What? Branding 101. I'm kidding. But this would be a sick photo. One thing I did notice about Halifax is that there's like a certain time during the day, and I think it's like now, around 4 o'clock, where it gets completely silent, and then it's like everybody comes, and it just becomes like this party city, because most of the city's just bars, so everybody goes home to eat, and then at like 6 o'clock, packed everywhere. All the bars, everything. My dog is choking. I'll be back. Baby, you give me midnight. Yeah, I guess that's basically it. I don't really have anything else planned today. I'm probably gonna watch a movie, maybe read some of my book, and just chill. Thanks for watching the video. And I'm gonna try and do some more vlogs of my life. I think it could be fun. And I have this camera now, so I might as well put it to good use. Yeah.